Welcome back to our Christmas special, everybody, with our next game, in which is going to be Jeopardy featuring Alex Trebek on the dock. Let's see how it goes. There we go. Let's play.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy! Here we go, round one. One daily double will appear on the board in these categories.
We have actors and roles, math, U.S. history, anagrams, art, and finally, people. I'll take them. I'm going to leave the categories just the way they are. Take actors and roles for 100. The star of Matt Houston has found paradise. Lee Horsley,
Yes.
People 100, alright. At 14, his magic show paid him $3. Later, he made millions of tonight. Who is Johnny Carson?
Yes.
People for 200. His last regular newscast was on Friday, March 6, 1981. And that's the way it is. Who is Walter Cronkite?
Right.
People for 3. Looking too much like Haley Mills cut short this composer's acting career. Paul Williams,
Yes.
I know that's right. His obituary appeared in the New York Times 7 years after he disappeared. Who's Jimmy Hoffa?
You are correct.
All right. People for 500. Discovered by Bob Hope in 1949, this ballad king soon went from rags to riches. Who is the late, great Tony Bennett?
Right.
Who just recently passed away. May he rest in peace. In this 1976 flick, Laurence Olivier drilled Dustin Hoffman for information. What is the Marathon Man?
You are correct.
Actors and roles for 300. This inanimate object had a starring role in The Gods Must Be Crazy. What's a Coke bottle?
Yes.
Actors and roles for 400.
The answer there is the daily double.
Spell it all. In 1985, he got Lost in America with Julie Haggerty. Who is Albert Brooks?
Yes.
Actors and roles for 500. David Bowie seemed at home portraying an alien in this 1976 film. The Man Who Fell to Earth.
Yes.
Keep going. Math 100. The total price in dollars and cents of 5 2-bit haircuts. What's $1.25?
You are correct.
Math for 200. Total number of humps of 1 Bactrian camel and 2 dromedaries. What is 4?
You are correct.
A Google is the number written as 1 followed by this many zeros. What's 100?
Yes.
Math 400. $1.73 is the approximate square root of this number. What is 3?
That's it.
Math 500. The next number in the series of 1, 3, 6, 10. What's 15?
That's it.
Anagrams 100. You might find a flea on this part of your garden's foliage. What's a leaf?
That's it.
Anagrams 2. Even when you throw dead flowers away, you save this. What is the vase?
Yes.
Anagrams 300. What Isolde is when she gets dirty. What is soiled?
Yes.
Anagrams 400. It takes a lot of talent to do it well on ice. What is skate?
Yes.
Anagrams 500. Deeply engrossed in part of a book. What is wrapped?
You are correct.
I'll take art for 100. One of these creatures is speared by St. George in Raphael's famous work. What is a dragon?
That's it.
Gainsborough painted it to disprove the theory that masses of blue ruin a composition. What is the blue boy?
Yes.
Art 300, please. When The Night Watch was cleaned, it proved to be a daytime scene. Who is Rembrandt?
Yes.
Art 400. He was a financier before leaving civilization and settling in the South Seas. Who is Paul Gauguin?
Right.
Art for 500. Hans Holbein the Younger illustrated this author's Utopia and painted his portrait. Who is Sir Thomas More?
You are correct.
Okay. All that's left is U.S. history. 100. His doctrine was intended to keep European powers out of Latin America. Who was Sir James Monroe or Harry Truman? I'll pick who was James Monroe.
That's it.
I picked the right one. Captain John Smith coined this term for a region that now includes 6 states. What is New England?
Yes.
From 1945 to 1951, he headed the Allied occupation of Japan. Thomas Jefferson?
No.
No
Sorry,
way.
that is wrong.
Pocahontas? No way. If I were to ring in, I'd say General Douglas MacArthur, but I'm not sure.
The correct response is...
It was Douglas MacArthur. I would have been right. Oh well. Keep going. The very first state to join the Union. What is Delaware?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Between 1840 and 1860, more immigrants came from this country than any other. I'm going to pick what is France.
No.
Wrong one.
The correct response is
Ireland. But it doesn't matter. It's time for
the double Jeopardy round. So here we go.
Alright.
2 daily doubles to help you in one of these categories.
We have music, word origins, sports, geography, oh good, vice presidents, and finally, weapons. Alright, I'm going to leave the categories the way they are. Geography, alright. Christmas, Easter, or Bermuda, for example. What are islands? Or what is
You
an
are
island?
correct.
Europe's only wild monkeys live on this rock. What is the Rock of Gibraltar? Or what is Gibraltar?
That's it.
Geography 600. This royal kingdom, 1/3 the size of the U.S., has no rivers or lakes, but lots of oil. What is Saudi Arabia?
You are correct.
I'll take geography for 800. The largest country entirely in Europe. What is France?
That's it.
And geography for 1,000. Clocks in Lima, Peru read the same as those in this U.S. time zone. What is Eastern?
That's it.
Ran the category. All right, let me have music for 200. In writing the light opera El Capitan, this March King wrote a march of the same name. Who is John Philip Sousa?
That's it.
Music for 400. You hold your lips the same way to play a brass instrument or this exotic shell. What is a puka shell?
No.
Oh. Conch shell.
You are correct.
Okay. U.S. ICBM with 10 warheads. It's known by its initials, which stand for Missile Experimental. What is an MX?
Right.
Weapons for 400. He designed the first steam warship, the Demologos, for the War of 1812. Who is Robert Fulton?
Yes.
Weapon 600.
The answer there is the Daily Double.
I have $11,500. How much of that am I going to put at risk? I'll do $1,500. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of Ringling Brothers Clown College, 120 clowns threw 500 of these at each other. What are pies?
That's it.
Bringing me up to $13,000. Equipment used by 1984 Olympic champ Daryl Payson as counterweights and tension regulators. What is a bow?
You are correct.
Weapons 1,000. Old name for a shotgun that reflects its use, shooting birds. A fowling piece,
You are correct.
While rooted in spirituals as a distinct style, this dates only from the 1930s. Nope.
No.
Gospel music.
That's it.
A song for the musical I Do, or a line from the 23rd Psalm.
No.
Shortening bread, no.
No. Sorry, that is wrong. The correct response is
My cup runneth over. Both Rhapsody in Blue and the Grand Canyon Suite were composed for this popular rotund band leader. Paul Whiteman.
right.
Olympic sport divided into freestyle and Greco-Roman. What is wrestling?
You are correct.
Sports for 400. In basketball, it's dribbling with both hands or resuming to dribble after you've stopped. What is double dribbling?
You are correct.
Baseball senior circuit. It is the National League. Yep.
Yes.
In hockey, where you're sitting, if you're in the sin bin, what is the penalty box?
Yes.
Sports for 1,000. Sport where you can find someone working on the chain gang. What is football?
That's it.
Vice President's 200. State that charged Spiro Agnew with committing bribery while governor. Guys and dolls.
No. The correct response is
Maryland. I was thinking that, but I didn't want to buzz in. Vice President's 400. Before Bush, the last Veep to assume the presidency. What was Gerald Ford?
That's it.
Vice President 600. Daily Double.
The answer there is the Daily Double.
600. Number of Vice Presidents FDR had. What is 4?
No.
3.
The correct response is
He's off by 1, but that's okay. Vice Presidents for 800. He ran for Vice President on Richard Nixon's 1960 ticket.
right.
Henry Cabot Lodge, uh-huh. All right. These beads, or the prayers you say while using them, are named for the Latin word for rose garden. What are rotary beads? What is a rotary?
No, sorry, that is wrong.
Oh, no. Rosary.
Right.
Not rotary, rosary. Preferred ship accommodations described as poured out starboard home may have evolved into this word. What is posh?
Right.
Word origins for 600. Or I guess Vice President's 1,000. If the Electoral College fails to agree, this body elects the Vice President. What is the Chief Justice?
No.
Oh, the Senate.
That's it.
A hangman at Tyburn Prison was named this, and his name came to be used at any machine that hoists. Neptune?
No.
No way.
No. The correct response is
Derek. Since the 1640s, this word has meant one who counts. The machine arrived over 300 years later. What is a computer?
you are correct.
Last clue. This word for the west came from the Latin to fall because the west is where the sun fell. No.
No. You are correct.
Oxidant. All right. Final Jeopardy.
Here is today's final Jeopardy category.
Actors and roles. Okay.
Final Jeopardy answer is
Sean Connery, Richard Todd, and Dick Gautier have all played this legendary fugitive. It's Robin Hood.
What did you put down as your response? You are correct. And your wager was what did you put down as your response? That's it. And your wager was what did you put down as your response? That's it. And your wager was
All right. See you all for the next game, everybody.